Alright, hello everybody. So, I'm doing a general pickup video. This was, I guess, a combined video here because I've got pickups I'm going to show you from Toyman, the July Toyman, as well as a trip me and the wife took to visit some relatives. So, a little bit of both. I just thought I'd combine them. Um, the July Toyman was amazing. We've got the main video, everything we shot at the show, compiling as we speak. I'm doing this video on my new tablet I got. So hopefully it looks good. It's kind of an experimental video, but it's got a camera right here, so I thought I'd give it a try. Usually I do this style of video on my laptop. I just wanted to kind of play with the technology, I guess, a little bit. So if it isn't too good, please forgive me. Usually I use the video camera or the laptop, but just kind of experimenting. So Toyman this year, or July show, we were vendors. So we had a table, we were selling, we were also shooting video to put together a July video for the show, which, just so you know, we're going to do a video, I think, every Toyman now is the plan. So it'll be an evolving thing. This time it was kind of like we interviewed some of the friends of Toyman, like the con people that are there and stuff. We're planning on expanding out to talk to vendors, see who wants to come on there, do stuff like that. So stay tuned. I guess the next show is in September, so you'll be seeing more and more Toyman on our channel. So let's see. I think I'm going to start with non-Toyman stuff. We actually didn't really buy much at Toyman, I have to admit, because it was such a working show. I mean, I think we only bought like 4 things altogether. But one of those things was kind of huge, so I'm going to save that till after. I'm going to cover some stuff we got on the trip. Let me just get some stuff out of the way here. Okay. So we stopped at a game store. I think it was called Bodach's, Bodach, or Bodakis. Anyway, it was on in Arnold, Missouri, on Imperial Street. Pretty cool little shop. They had quite a bit of stuff going from $2,600 on up. So they had a sale. They had a pretty much buy 2 get 1 free kind of sale on PS2, original Xbox, and I think Game Boy Advance. So we bought a few games. So we got 13 for the PS2. Grabbed by the Ghoulies for the Xbox, and Lupin the Third for the PS2. If you never watched the anime for Lupin, you should definitely watch it. It's kind of fun. He's kind of like this master thief, and there's this bumbling detective trying to catch him, and he's got a weird cast of characters. He's got a guy who thinks, is a modern day samurai, a gunslinger, the super hot chick that's probably a better thief than he is. So, it was cheap, so we thought we'd give it a try. It was either cheap by itself or it was free, depending on how you want to order the stuff, so we didn't think we were going to lose out too bad. Then we got some older classic games. We got Kangaroo for the 2600. I don't know if that'll come through. That's the Adventures of Tron for the 2600. Breakout. Believe it or not, we didn't actually have a copy of just original Breakout. Battlezone. And then for the ColecoVision, Ladybug. Funny thing is, we do not own a ColecoVision, but we have like 3 or 4 games. My wife, her parents had a ColecoVision when she was a kid. She loves the ColecoVision. They don't know what happened to their original ColecoVision, and we haven't found one working or at a price we could get when we were looking. So she buys a game here and there and just waits for getting the system so she can have a great library to play when we get it. So it's a start. So that was pretty much all we really found on the trip. We saw a few things we didn't get that maybe we should have. I saw a flea market had an original NES for $20, and there was a copy of Miss Pac-Man on the 2600 for like $5, but it was a really ratty cartridge, so we skipped that. But otherwise, not too bad. Now the Toyman stuff. One thing I don't have down here that I'm not going to show off is we found a Mickey Mouse music. Not like a music box. It was like on a pedestal, and it's like all ceramic, and it spins, and it's like Mickey Mouse playing piano. We found that, so I got that for her. My wife kind of likes that sort of thing. She has some Beatrix Potter ones that do that, so I thought she liked Mickey Mouse. So we got that, and then she also got this, which is actually a Viewmaster, but then actually the old school projector for the Viewmasters. I know it's so funny. They didn't know if it worked, but it was like $5. You know, it's one of those things at Toyman where, you know, something you think should be more expensive, you get a really great deal on, but you take your chance, I guess, because sometimes they don't have time to test it or know how to, you know, like transform a transformer or something to work it. But on the bright side with the projector, we got the operating instructions, and I guess we can send it in for a warranty. Awesome, huh? In the box, so not too bad. And Transformer-wise, I got one thing. One. But it's one I've been wanting for a long time, and I got a really good deal on it. When it originally came out, I didn't have the money to buy some of the larger stuff. But I've been looking for this one for a while, and I got them pretty well complete. And there's a Cybertron, Supreme class, I guess. Starscream. Came with one Cyberplanet key and his crown, which I have to say, this is, I think, the only one I've seen there that actually had the crown. And he was a really good deal. And the crown fits, or the cyber key fits really nicely on the crown. But I got him, transformed him. He works really well. The lights and everything work. Really cool. I was very happy to get him. I always wanted it. I could never afford it when it was out. And like I said, every time I've seen them at the toy show, they're missing like the wingtips or something that just kind of makes me go, I should wait. And I'm glad I did, because now I got pretty much a complete one. I guess it came originally with 2 Cyberplanet keys, and I'm missing one, which I can live with because I have Primus and, you know, his little, you know, I can't remember what it's called now, but you know, the 4 keys plug into it to activate his lights and sounds and stuff. So I've got plenty of Cyberplanet keys, so not too bad. So the only other thing we bought was a doozy, and it's all gaming related. You know, I think we mentioned before at Toyman that there's been a lot more people bringing in video game stuff. You know, if you're looking for some older games, if you go to the Toyman, there's a fair chance you may find something. Like if you watch our video game room final video, if you look on the shelf, there's a Tandy computer box. I found that at the toy show. May have paid a little too much for it. I don't really know. I haven't really looked into how much Tandy computers are going for, but that's like a Tandy Color 2 computer in box. You know, you find NES, Super NES, Genesis games. I've seen box Atari games. One guy was there one day, he had like a box of 100 Atari cartridges he was selling. I mean, it's surprising how they're sneaking in there. Kind of makes me wonder if St. Louis might have enough interest or capacity to do like a video game convention. But I don't know. But anyway, what we ended up getting, and this was all in one box. Well, it was pretty much one purchase. He just sold it as a lot. Really good deal. We've kind of priced out some of it here, and easily he probably could have eBayed it for twice what he was asking for at the game show. But here's what we got. Tari 2600. Heavy sixer. Looks brand new, so I don't know if it was lightly used or he cleaned it. You know, got your serial number, everything like that on here. But we got that. And the box. Now, on the Heavy Sixers, if you don't know, because I've done a little research on this to figure out what all we got. The Heavy Sixers, when they came out, I think, of Sunnydale, California originally. They have serial numbers on them. The serial numbers were on the box. And those, I think, are the rarer ones to get. Then after, like, the first year, they sent manufacturing to Taiwan. And then they still made them, but the Heavy Sixers still had the serial number on the system and the box. And then later on, they went to, like, the 4-switch variety, or the Vader, or, you know, or the Junior, and all that yada yada. This one, the serial number on the box matches the serial number on the system. So this Heavy Sixer and its original box. That right there I thought was pretty cool and well worth the money, just because they seem to match, which seemed kind of rare to me. But then also, as a lot, we got 2 controllers, set of paddles, which you can't get away from anymore. The only used for Star Raiders, as far as I know, gamepad thing. A single paddle, which I'm not sure I'd actually seen before, believe it or not. Of course, power cord, connector, which I don't know if you know or not, but if you go to Radio Shack, they make a little adapter. On one side it's coax, and on the other side it's like a, was it like RCA, like the red, white, and yellow cords, a cord to the plug-in on that side. You can plug that into the coax on most TVs and then plug the RF from like an older system straight into it, and it'll work fine. You don't even need a box. Just mentioning that, because I don't know if everybody knows that, but I thought I would mention that. It also came with the owner's manual, 2 catalogs, and something I'd never seen before, that was my cell phone, logbook for the Atari, which evidently what you do is you write down your scores in games so you can keep track of who did really well at stuff. Be a video game superstar. And then, of course, it had the box, which I assume was the original insert. I'm not quite sure. But, as if that wasn't enough, it actually came with about, I don't know, this bag is full of 2600 cartridges, 40 or 50 games. Yeah, so all for all with that. A lot of them are like Sears Telegames, which is funny because it's an actual Atari, but some are in bad shape, but I've already got Mega Mania, so that's not too bad. We've got about 4 or 5 of these Telegames, like 14 and 9 and 27 and 4, I don't know, something like that, but the game's really pretty much nothing rare, nothing super exciting. I think the rarest one we found so far was like one of the Telegames was like Pong Sports or something like that. Chopper Command. And another Telegames. So not too bad. Slot races, home run, I'm not going to go through every cartridge. Like I said, there's 50 or 60 here. Something like that. Bermuda Triangle. Video Checkers. Yeah, see, I think that might be the rarest game we could find, because I think it was like 15 or 16 bucks or something like that. According to the gaming price guide online, but, we're really doing this for the fun of it and having a collection more than pricing or whatever, We'll probably sell or trade doubles, I would assume. The only thing I thought that was kind of unusual is we got Demon Attack, but I don't ever remember seeing it in a cartridge that didn't have the little picture of the flying dinosaurs. So, I guess that's a little unusual. Oh yeah, Journey. So, you know, not too bad really. Video pinball, slot racers, telegames, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, you know. Like I said, nothing super spectacular in here. Combat, of course. Telegames 3. Super Breakout. Telegames 27. But definitely, I think, for what he was asking, a very, very, very good deal. Missile Command, Maze Craze, you know. A lot of cool stuff. So, hopefully you enjoyed the pickup videos. Like I said, the actual Warlords, the actual Toyman video itself, Demons to Diamonds, is compiling. It should be up tonight or tomorrow. Frogger, although for some reason that looks odd to me from the standard Frogger ones, but there's probably several re-releases. So look for that. Right before this video I shot basketball variant covers. I shot the game room video, so that's going to be going up. And then this one will be going up. And then, of course, Circus Atari and Telegames 8. So yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 40. Yeah, about 50 cartridges. Almost exactly 50 cartridges. So there you go. Heavy Sixer, matching box, controllers, paddles, 50 games. There you go. One lot. So I can't complain. I'm not really going to go into pricing anymore. Just let's say with all this together, it was a very, very good deal for what he was asking. So that's the nice thing about Toyman. Some people are there to, make a killing and expect collector prices. Usually they figure out you can't sell a whole lot for collector prices usually, and then prices come down a little bit, and then some people are just trying to move stuff, and that's when you really look into the deals. So hopefully you like the pickup here. I'm going to end it here. Like I said, this is a test on my tablet, so just kind of let me know if the video is horrible. And again, we're always experimenting, trying new stuff, doing different things. So, like, comment, subscribe, let us know how we're doing and what we could do better for you. So, I guess I'm going to wrap it up here. So, thanks for watching.